All right, so this is my video for my 370 class, my workout video. I have my paper right here to help me out, so if you see me looking over, that's what I'm looking at. Also, the best thing to do to start off is clearly warming up. So some nice stretches, to bend over, reach for one leg. Then you can do the other side. Also helps if you can bend, stretches your hamstring out. Also do the other side. Also good lunges. Everything should be parallel. Also helps if you turn your foot and bend as far as you can to the ground, making sure that your back leg is still up. Ooh, lost my balance there. And then bending over, turning your foot up. To bring it back up, some nice arm stretches would be the same one everyone does in gym. Pull over. Making sure you're stretching all of this right here. Also behind. Also, you get more of a stretch if you pull. The further you pull without hurting yourself, the more. All right. So for our first warm-up, we'll be doing 4 upper body movements. Because I am at home and I do not have any actual weights, you have to emphasize, and I utilize what you have at home. So I have washing detergent. My first thing are bicep curls. So with bicep curls, you have to make sure that your body is straight up. Feet are parallel. It's probably easier if I do it like this. So making sure that your arms are straight and you bend up. There shouldn't be much change in your body weight from a forward position. Another good one are front press. So it is the same body position, and you will just go straight up. We'll take the light. And another one that you can utilize detergent instead of weights are the bend over rows. So your best bet is to try to keep your feet parallel again, bend over as straight as you can without having that arch. That arch is not a good thing, so you have to try to keep that as straight as possible. It's also helping me look in the mirror in the rear view by looking at this. And the same thing with that, you would just bend. This is also, for me, is an ab workout as well, because if you are tightening your stomach as you should to keep your body you're keeping your back as flat as possible, you should also feel something in your abs. So that is a 2-in-1. And last but not least is the twist. You can use the twist with or without weights. I'm going to choose to do them with weights. So basically, hands are level to your shoulders, and you were just twisting. And that is our 4 workouts for my upper body. Now for my lower body, I'm going to put my 2 weights down. And we're going to start off with the bicycles. Bicycles are personally my favorite, and they always make me feel it the next day. So make sure you can see me. You are going to lay down. And basically you would just pretend as if you were on a bicycle. Your feet
should have that bicycle in motion. And it also helps if you just practice that for a little while and get the motion of that. And you should turn. So the same leg that is propped up closest to your face is the way that you should turn.
Okay. The next one is the scissors. Turn this way. So the scissors is basically you laying on your back.
Your feet should go up. Hands should be right beside you. As a dancer, I was used to pointing my toes. It also made it a little bit harder, but it works you more. Point your toes, and you just pretend as if your legs were scissors. And you would bring them all the way down as far as you can. Sorry, my sofa's in the way. And then you would bring them back up the same way. Turn up a bit. Also,
I don't know if you saw, but my back kind of lifted up. That should not happen either. That means you're using the wrong body parts. You should pretend as if your back is literally glued to the floor. And that's all you can use is your abs. Another good one are squats. With squats, your feet are parallel. But most people don't realize is that their butt stick out, which is not something that should happen. Your butt should be tucked in. And you should just squat as hard as you can. When you come out, it should not be this. Of course, obviously, when you go down, your butt is going to stick out a little, but it is all in your back. So to start off like this is already bad. So you need to tuck that in and go straight down from there. Almost as if you were sitting. Another one are lunges, which is something that we did in our stretches. Everything should be parallel. Feet included, legs, everything. Also helps if you pulse. You should feel that all in your hamstring. You switch. My two full body ones that I have are jumping jacks. You should basically just make a star with your body. The side profile. Pretty basic. And my second full body one I have are push-ups, which is something that I really struggle with and always have. So, from a side view, once again, your back should be straightened. No curves, no arches, that's not good. I'm gonna do is what they call the girl version. So, cross your legs behind you. That back is still straight. Head should be aligned with your neck and your back. And you just go down. I'll attempt a regular one, even though those are really hard for me. Legs should be together. You should feel that in your back, your shoulders, and your legs. Everything should just be souped up. And for my last 3 workouts, they are abdominal. So, something similar to the bicycle are sit-ups again. Sit-ups, you keep the same idea, or crunches, they're all the same. Because I stick, ooh, y'all hear I'm out of breath? Whew. It usually helps if I stick my foot under something just so they don't lift up, because that means I'm cheating. So,
I can either do the quick ones, or it also helps if I do the full ones.
A lot of people, which it took me years to realize, you used your hands to cheat to help yourself lift up. So that is not a good thing.
Your arms should be flat, as well as your back. Remember, your back should be glued to the floor. And you use your abs to lift yourself up,
Not your arms. Another one are planks. Once again, you're having, everything should be straight. Hands are shoulder width apart. And you just stay there. Usually helps to have a timer. I usually try and do 30 seconds first and gradually work my way up if I can. Some days are better than others. And last but not least, I have, which I never knew the name of this, they're called hundreds. So that is basically you laying down, turn this way. Whew.
Lifting your feet up as though they are a tabletop. You meet that position where you are crunching, and you move your arms and you pulse from there. It also helps if you do those.
Take a break
To stretch out.
give yourself a minute, and then come back. It always helps to take small breaks in between, just to make it easier for you. That way you don't feel like you were draining yourself all at one time, but you were also getting yourself a break to relax, or cool off, I should say, not relax. And that is all I have for my video. Thanks for watching.